It's Wednesday, folks.
Man, this is gonna be a fun day.
During the show, it gets crazy in here.
Yeah, you break all the rules.
If you think you're laying around all summer, you got another thing coming.
I thought you were gonna lifeguard at the pool again. Dude, that job sucked.
All of these jobs suck.
The first order of business is to blame everything on the guy before me.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Well, reports are Charlie Sheen is way in the red on his platinum Amex card. American Express has sued Charlie for an unpaid balance of $287,879.28. According to the documents, the bill should have been paid by March 12th. The balance includes $8,357 just in late fees. Winning. Garth Brooks and Tricia Yearwood changed the life of a teacher who bought the 4 millionth ticket to their tour. It happened last Thursday at their concert in Grand Rapids, Michigan. After the woman arrived, she was invited backstage for a private meet and greet, and that's when the gifts started rolling in. Not just gifts, Oprah-style gifts. They gave her a red Corvette, a black Jeep Cherokee, a $5,000 shopping spree, and a trip for 4 to Las Vegas. And to top it all off, Garth and Tricia are paying off all of her student loans. HBO's next big show is a lot like its current big show, but with a classic rock twist. Presenting Game of Stones.
Coming soon to HBO, Game of Stones, a fictional story based on rock and roll royalty. Keith Richards rides his wild horses to the beggar's banquet, where he meets honky-tonk women. While waiting on a friend, he encounters Ruby Tuesday and says, "Let's spend the night together." She tells him you can't always get what you want and leaves him to get a bowl of goat's head soup. Meanwhile, Ronnie Wood and Charlie Watts enter. They're both fueled by mixed emotions when they confront a street-fighting man named Jumpin' Jack Flash. And when the whip comes down, they're shattered. Realizing they ain't too proud to beg, they go to Lord Jagger and ask him to give me shelter. But it's too much of a beast of burden, and he tells them to let it bleed. It's all coming soon to Game of Stones. Only on HBO.
NASA is developing a hibernation chamber that will put astronauts to sleep for up to 14 days. It's essentially just a plastic tube with a speaker, and they loop the new Radiohead album. Donald Trump is considering Sarah Palin as his running mate. So, great news for everyone looking for yet another reason not to vote for Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton said if she's elected president, her husband Bill will be in charge of revitalizing the economy. She may have a point. Is there anyone else better qualified than Bill Clinton when it comes to a stimulus package? Someone paid nearly $7,000 for strands of Thomas Jefferson's hair. They plan to use the DNA to build a proper presidential candidate in time for the conventions. A 27-year-old Maryland woman has been going everywhere topless in an effort to normalize the female breast. So far, all she's managed to normalize is the male erection. A Massachusetts man who had his penis amputated in 2012 became the first American to get a penis transplant. Ouch! The man couldn't be reached for comment because he was giddily catching up on 4 years of masturbation. NBC is doing a series that's a prequel to the Taken movies. It shows how Liam Neeson's character learned to rip apart and kill people with his bare hands. Spoiler alert, he was a personal assistant to Beyoncé. Megan Fox turned 30 yesterday. Brian Austin Green got her a beautiful bouquet of roses, but only after sheepishly asking for an advance on his allowance. Time for Nobody Gives a F***. Well, Juvenile punched a guy for suggesting that his wife was a hoe. Well, you didn't expect him to handle it like an adult, did you? Hey, young fella, nobody gives a f***. Woody Allen's new movie is about an aging man who has an affair with a very young woman. That's in case you missed his last 1,338 movies. Hey, really, really creepy old dude. Nobody gives a f***. And Kim Kardashian will receive a Webby Award for her popular online presence. Is it just me, or shouldn't that award actually go to her ass? Hey, fame whore, Nobody gives a fuck. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of The Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out The Being Frank Show, starring Frank D'Angelo. Live Tuesdays and Thursdays, right here on NSS.